Well, what a difference a week makes. Last week at this time, we were talking about how Warren Buffett said he couldn't find anything he wanted to buy when it came to stocks. He warned that that would change, and boy, did it. Last week, Berkshire Hathaway spent more than $4.5 billion to buy 91.2 million shares of Occidental Petroleum. Buffett purchased the entire stake in just 1 week. It was a decision Buffett made over the previous weekend after reading the company's earnings call with investors from Friday, February 25th. He exclusively tells CNBC, I read every word and said that this is exactly what I would be doing. She's running the company the right way, Buffett said, referring to Occidental's president and CEO, Vicki Hollub. We started buying on Monday, and we bought all we could. Buffett called Hollub on her cell phone this past Friday, just 1 minute after the market closed, to tell her of the stake that he'd acquired in the company. He bought the stake as Occidental shares spiked, gaining 45% over the course of the week and 17% on Friday alone. Of course, oil prices rose sharply following Russia's invasion of Ukraine, and Occidental accounts for about 1% of the world's oil output. Berkshire was required to disclose its stake once it crossed the 10% ownership mark. Berkshire only bought about 9% of Occidental shares last week, but it had to disclose the position because it also owns warrants to buy another 83.9 million shares in the company, technically putting its stake at more than 17%. In the meantime, while Buffett was buying, activist investor Carl Icahn was selling. The Wall Street Journal reports that Icahn has exited what was once roughly a 10% stake in Occidental. His two representatives on Occidental's board are also resigning. And, Joe, you remember this at the time. He didn't like the price that they were paying for Anadarko, didn't like what they were paying Warren Buffett for some of the stake to go ahead and finance that deal. So he had some big issues about it. Went from 2.5% stake to 10% in March of 2020 when oil prices collapsed. And now he's exited. The Journal says they think he made about $1 billion on it.